Keeps control for Thompson. Pass for Stevens, wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening and welcome to Lisbon, North Dakota, the site of tonight's girls basketball contest between the Lisbon Broncos and the Ellendale Cardinals. For yourliveevent.com here tonight, I am Nick Furch, joined behind the camera by Laylee Dick here this evening. And the Division B Ellendale Cardinals are coming into Lisbon here tonight with an 8-9 overall record, taking on the Division A Lisbon Broncos, sitting currently at 3-14 overall on the season. Had a chance to talk to both head coaches prior to tonight's contest, talking to head coach Brendan Hack for the Ellendale Cardinals. The Cardinals coming out of Region 1, District 2 over in Division B. One of the keys for Coach Hack's Cardinals team here this evening is to focus on taking care of the basketball and getting rebounds. One of the areas he wasn't too majorly concerned with is how his team has rebounded here throughout the season up to this point, but still one of those key areas to really be able to come in on the road and get a victory. One of the other parts that was very interesting for Coach Hack to kind of mention is a little bit smaller feeling of a gym here in the Armory in Lisbon. So it's a different style of approach, different style of a gym, but nonetheless, length, width, all going to be the same. Basketball is basketball. So hopefully that's something that won't be a little overwhelming for this Cardinals team, as a hope for Coach Hack. Let's take a look at the starting five here for the Cardinals. First, we're going to look at their senior guard, standing 5'7", wearing number 13, Callie Norton, one of the players to watch here this evening. Another senior guard, standing 5'6", wearing number 14, is Sierra Bollinger. At another guard is the sophomore, standing 5'8", wearing number 21, Maya Glynn. And at guard, the 5'8" junior, wearing number 20, Kaisa Lamada. And the lone forward listed in the starting lineup here for Coach Hack is the 6-foot junior forward, wearing number 12, Ariel Hagan. The Cardinals are coming into tonight's contest off of a victory over Nelson County. Their last time out, that win snapped what was just a modest 2-game skid. As for the Lisbon Broncos, talking to head coach Barbara Sweet, one of the points of concern, or one of the points to kind of highlight here, is yes, the record 3-14, rough stretch here of games over the last month and a half, but to be able to play here as a full team and a full squad again was something that Coach Sweet was really hopeful for, and to be able to have this senior-led starting lineup be able to get back into the win column hopefully here this evening was one of the big hopes for Coach Sweet. Let's take a look at that senior-led starting five. They are led by their senior guard, standing 5'8", wearing number 5, Ella Tui. At another guard is the 5'5" senior, wearing number 20, Kaya Sweet. In the front court for the Broncos, number 14, Kyra Heckrell. Another senior forward in the front court, standing 5'8", number 21, Kendra Differding. And to round off the starting five here for the home team, Lisbon Broncos, is the 5'9" senior, number 23, Emerson Schultz. As we mentioned, the Broncos are coming into today's contest on a losing streak, falling to Valley City last night. Their last loss prior to that contest was against the Wahpeton Huskies on Tuesday. We are just about ready to get underway here. We will step aside for the national anthem and be back to you with the starting lineups here from the Armory in Lisbon. You are watching high school girls basketball on yourliveevent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters is a group of parents, coaches, and community members whose mission is to enrich the Lisbon high school athletic community by providing financial support for Lisbon high school athletic programs and events. If you are interested in getting involved, they invite you to join the Bronco Athletic Booster Group on Facebook to learn more. The Lisbon Athletic Boosters send a good luck wish to all athletes competing today.
I'm Freya Engen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bill. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Your home for the District 1 girls basketball tournament at NDSCS is yourliveevent.com.
Stop. Holvelson, skip. Richmond, this would hurt for the Rebels, and it's a dagger.
From the quarterfinals on Friday, February 9th to the championship on Monday, February 12th. You can watch it all on your live event.
For these two. Open, Buckholtz, right wing three-pointer. Got it. Tickles a twine.
That's the District 1 girls basketball tournament on yourliveevent.com starting February 9th.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
This game featuring the visiting Ellendale Cardinals and your Lisbon Broncos. Fans, please stay in your lane. No coaching or officiating from the sidelines. Your role is to be a responsible supportive fan, not a coach or an official. Now, meeting the starting lineups first for the visiting Ellendale Cardinals. She's a 6-foot forward, junior number 12, Ariel Hayden. A 5'7" guard, senior number 13, it's Callie Norton. A 5'6" guard, senior number 14, it's Sierra Bollinger. A 5'8" guard, sophomore number 20, Kaiza Lamada. A 5'8" guard, sophomore number 21, Maya Glenn. The Cardinals are coached
Once again, the starting five for the Ellendale Cardinals. Number 12, Ariel Hagen. 13, Callie Norton. 14, Sierra Bollinger. Number 20, Kaiza Lamada. And number 21, Maya Glenn.
Senior number 5, it's Ella Tui. A 5'5" guard, senior number 20, it's Kaya Sweet. A 5'10" forward, senior number 14, it's Kyra Hepro. A 5'8" forward, senior number 21, it's Kendra Differning. A 5'9" forward, senior number 23, Emerson Schultz.
And the starting five for the Lisbon Broncos. Number 5, Ella Tui. Number 14, Kyra Heckrell. Number 20, Kaya Sweets. Number 21, Kendra Differding. And number 23, Emerson Schultz.
This game is being played according to the rules of North Dakota High School Activity Association. These rules provide fair competition among players. Spectators can help promote good sportsmanship by observing the rules of fair play. Everyone is responsible for keeping this game at high level of good sportsmanship.
The lineups are set, just about to ready to get underway here from the Armory in Lisbon. Kyra Heckrell and Ariel Hagen set to tip off. And this non-divisional basketball contest is underway, and possession will start here first with the Broncos. Sweet gets this to Schultz. Man-to-man defense being played here by the Cardinals to get started. Schultz guarded there by Hagen. This is Tui now back up to Sweet. Back to Tui, 15 left on the shot clock. Good defense played there by Bollinger. And Tui tries to get that down low to Schultz, but that is going to be a turnover here for the Broncos on the first possession of the evening. Lisbon coming out in a little bit of a full court 1-2-2 style press. Able to get that ahead, poked away there by Kaya Sweet, and we're going to have a jump ball possession favoring the Cardinals.
36 seconds into the ball game. And now Lisbon will back into their
So Maya Glynn inbounds it there to Sierra Bollinger, and Bollinger gets it out now. This is Hagen up top now to Norton. Norton back out to Bollinger. Down low, this is Norton, and Callie Norton going to draw the foul. She will go to the line now to shoot two. Picking up the foul there is going to be number 14, Kyra Heckrell, her team's first here in our first quarter.
for Ellendale. Callie Norton shoots two.
First free throw there for Norton, up and no good. Norton, the 5'7" senior guard here for the Cardinals.
In fact, there are two players, Norton and Ariel Hagen, that each average double digits.
Second free throw, up and good. So 1 for 2 trip there for Callie Norton to get the scoring started. Sweet bringing it up the floor here, guarded by Norton. This is Heckrell, far side wing. Schultz now here to Sweet. Sweet back up to Differding. This is Schultz. Sweet, deep three shot for Kaya Sweet, up no good. Rebound gathered there by Maya Glynn. Good pressure there by Differding, but Glynn able to clear and gets this now to Hagen. Hagen to LaMotta. This is attempt from Bollinger down low to LaMotta, but that is going to go out of bounds, and they're going to say that was deflected out of bounds. So never mind. There was no deflection, so possession will favor Lisbon. So Sweet bringing it up the floor here, picked up by Norton. Tui tries to get it down low to Schultz, and that is just going to be led a little too far for Schultz to be able to get a hold on that one, so that one's going to go out of bounds. Glynn gets it in now to Norton, back to Glynn. Heckrell playing the top of this 1-2-1-1 style zone. This is Hagens, gives it back to Glynn. And Glynn just able to cross the half line before the 10-second violation. LaMotta, this is a three-point shot for Glynn. That's off the mark. Good strong board there by Emerson Schultz. So Sweet looking to push, settling up the offense here, top of the key. Good screen set there by Heckrell, and Sweet's going to draw the foul there on the drive. As foul is going to be called on number 20, Kaisa LaMotta, her first, team's first, just a little over 2 minutes gone here in our first quarter of play. Both teams still looking for their first field goal from the floor. Broncos still looking to get on the board. Tui up to Sweet. This is Differding near side. Up top now to Schultz. 20 left on the shot clock. Plenty of time here for the Broncos as Sweet sets up deep three, and that's off the mark. Good board there by Glynn. And deflected by Differding, and they're going to say it also deflected off of Hagen there, so the Broncos will regain possession there. Oh, Tui gets it into Heckrell, and Kyra Heckrell going to get on the board here for the Broncos. And our first field goal of the evening belongs to the Broncos' Kyra Heckrell, as we've got another tie up here. This time it is going to favor the Broncos. Sweet, this is Schultz up top now to Tui. Heckrell Out to Sweet. Good motion here from the Broncos offense. Schultz to Sweet. Good defense play there by Norton. Schultz deflected and stolen there. Bollinger tries to get that one up, deflected and stolen there by Kaya Sweet. Good job there by Sweet, able to defend without fouling there. Good defense played here by Callie Norton, and just able to cross the half line is the Broncos. Schultz up top now to Tui. Tui gets a nice find there to Heckrell, and Kyra Heckrell with a nice reverse layup there. Good vision as Schultz able to deflect that one. And we're going to have a foul called here on number 13, Callie Norton. Good job there by Differding, able to play strong there. And it looks like we're going to have our first timeout here of the evening called by the Cardinals as the Broncos lead 4, Cardinals 1.
When you choose Farmers Union Insurance, you're backed by an insurance policy provider that meets your specific requirements. At Farmers Union Insurance Gullison Olson Agency, they offer reliable insurance policies from homeowners, farm and ranch, contractors, small businesses, and more. Let Lance, Shelby, and the staff at Gullison Olson Agency take care of you today. For more information, stop into their office on Main Street in Lisbon for Farmers Union Insurance Gullison Olson Agency.
4-1 our score here on our Bank North scoreboard. Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities that they serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North, a community partner that you can always count on. Learn more, head over to ibanknorth.com. As the Broncos defensively giving fits to the Cardinals, struggling to get over half court, just getting a turnover on their last defensive possession, and it'll be Bronco basketball here coming out of the Cardinal timeout. Riot Wertman, number 4, checking in there at the break. Differding looks like she is going to draw another foul. Let's see who they call this one on. And that's going to be called on number 20, Kaisa Lamada, her first, team's second. So at number 24, Riley Gehring checking in. Check that foul on Lamada is her second. So early foul trouble here for the Cardinals. As Tui gets that in, I believe that's Differding, and yes. Good job there for Kendra Differding, already having herself a solid first quarter, picking up her first points. And left all alone now, this is Gehring and Riley Gehring. Able to get the first field goal here for the Cardinals. As Sweet gets it to Heckrell. Heckrell back up top now to Tui. This is Wertman, stepping back, surveys, gets it to Sweet in the corner. Sweet gonna drive baseline, gets it to Heckrell on the bounce pass, and stolen there by Hagen, and Norton looking to push. She's gonna set up on the far side wing. Nice shot there by Bollinger. No good. Able to track down her own miss, and Norton shot fake. Poked away there by Wertman, but I believe Wertman's going to be the one called for the reach and foul. Her first, team's second. Checking in here for the Broncos, number 22, the freshman forward, Taryn Gilbert, as Ella Tui will take a seat. So not many half-court defensive sets here by the Broncos. They're setting up in a little bit of a 3-2, and that three-point shot for Maya Glynn, up and good. She has the first triple here on the evening, as we are tied now at 6, approaching the 3-minute mark remaining in our first quarter. Good drive there by Sweet. Sweet shot up, no good. And they're going to say last touch there by the Cardinals. As Emerson Schultz checking in here, Differding taking a seat. Just under 3 minutes to go. So Sweet set to trigger in here, gets it to Schultz. Schultz up top now to Wertman. This is Sweet. Kaya Sweet guarded by Norton. Schultz stops, shot from the free throw line. High arcing shot, no good. Rebound there by Gilbert, and Taryn Gilbert able to convert on the putback. Hagen, her drive, goes right at Schultz, gets it up top now. This is Glenn. 3-point shot there is up and good as Bollinger able to get that one to go, and we're going to have a timeout this time called by the Broncos as the 4-1 lead has now reversed as the Cardinals lead 9, Broncos 8.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
9-8 Cardinals lead here. Pair of triples on back-to-back scoring possessions for the Cardinals, giving them the 9-8 lead. Kaya Sweet bringing it up the floor here. Staying in man-to-man are the Cardinals. Wortman. Right, Wortman. Dribble, spin, poked away there by Callie Norton. Drives right at Heckrell, and good defense there by Kyra Heckrell, able to not only keep from fouling, but also grabs the board and draws a foul, and that is going to be Norton's second. As number 10, Bria Sweet, seeing her first action here for the Broncos.
And Norton was just told by Coach Hack, you've got to, so play it a little smarter.
Kaya Sweet gets the screen from Bria. This is Heckrell. Back out to Kaya Sweet. Thought about the three. And she's going to step back. Deflected there, but Gilbert able to grab. Drive, left hand shot up, no good. Rebound there by Maya Glenn. And Glenn looking to bring it up the floor. Good job there by Bria Sweet, able to deflect that one out of bounds. Possession will stay here with the Cardinals. Minute and a half remaining here in our first quarter. Bollinger, her shot might have been deflected, but somehow able to come away with the board was Gehring, and her shot up, no good. Gilbert getting the rebound. So Kaya Sweet surveying the defense. Deep three here for Sweet, off the mark, just a little bit long as Norton gets the long board and is now able to push, goes right at Bria Sweet, and good defense there by Bria Sweet as that's two straight fast break drives for Callie Norton, unable to finish as Gilbert has it near side, short corner, and we're gonna have a travel call before the ball got to the floor. Gilbert took a step, so officially under a minute remaining here in our first quarter of play. Cardinals leading here by 1. Callie Norton. This is Hagen. Hagen's dribble drive, kick out to a Glenn in the corner. This is Bollinger for 3. That shot, no good. It's about a 12-second difference between shot clock and game clock as Heckrell drives, goes right at Ariel Hagen, and that will send Heckrell to the line now to shoot 2.
First personal 15 foul. Heckrell at the line for 2.
So Kyra shoots 2 here for Lisbon with 36 seconds even left in the quarter. The first one.
First free throw for Kyra Heckrell up and good. Second free throw upcoming here.
We're tied for the second time. And again, a 1-second difference in the clocks. We'll see how Ellendale play it.
And the second free throw left short. Gilbert comes away with the board. And the Broncos could essentially just settle for the final shot here. Just a second difference between shot clock and game clock. Kaya Sweet up now to Heckrell. Heckrell unable to handle that one, and that's going to be a turnover for the Broncos when they could have had an opportunity to take the lead. So Norton's going to cross half court and patiently set up the final play here of our first quarter. Driving on Bria Sweet. She goes right at the Broncos interior, and I believe Taryn Gilbert's going to be the one picking up the foul, and it is. So first foul there for Gilbert, team's third. And Norton will go back to the line now to shoot 2, 1 for 2 of her first trip. And first free throw for Callie Norton, up and good. As we have a substitution set to come in here for our shooter Norton. Second free throw coming here. And 1 for 2 trip, and it looked like Hagen almost came away with the board, but we're going to have a tie-up, and Macy Norton now checking in for Callie Norton. And there's just 4.5 seconds remaining as Ella Tui also checking back in here as Heckrell will take a seat.
4.4 seconds. That's all that's left in the quarter.
This is Glenn. Step back, 3-point shot off the mark, and that'll do it here for our first quarter of play as the Cardinals able to come away with the lead here after 1. They lead 10, Broncos 9.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
10-9 our score here after 1 quarter of play. The Cardinals able to lead after 1 with a 1-point lead. Kaya Sweet on the floor, Ella Tui, Kyra Heckrell, Kendra Differding, and Taryn Gilbert on the floor for the Broncos. Turnover there by Lisbon. Callie Norton, Maya Glenn, Ariel Hagen, Riley Gehring, and I believe Bollinger. Yes, Bollinger is the other Cardinal, and her shot no good, but Hagen gets the miss. Bollinger somehow able to come away with that miss, and deep 3 now for Maya Glenn, no good, and Kaya Sweet finally able to gather the defensive rebound and get a possession back for the Broncos. So Heckrell, our leading scorer through 1, and we're gonna have an offensive foul call here as Norton took a hard fall, and it looks like she is a little shaken up here.
Popping back up, and she's okay as Norton.
And Norton seems to be coming out. Hopefully she's just a little shaken up. That foul is going to be called on number 20, Kaya Sweet, her first, team's first. And Riot Wertman will check in for Kaya Sweet. Kaisa Lamada was the one who subbed in for Callie Norton. Glenn is Glenn guarded by Differding. Glenn trying to go right at the Broncos defense, and they're going to say last touch there by Maya Glenn. So turnover there for the Cardinals. However, they still lead 10-9. Differding bringing it up the floor here. Tui, this is Wertman. Wertman's 3-point shot up and good. Riot Wertman able to get the bucket there, and the Broncos back on top. This is Lamada up to Hagen, and that shot no good for Ariel Hagen. Heckrell, excuse me, coming down with the rebound. Tui gets it to the corner to Differding. Differding, dribble drive, kick out to Wertman. Wertman thought about it. Gilbert. Back to Wertman. Wertman's 3-point shot up, and this time off the mark. Differding board and going to deflect out of bounds. And number 25, Brindley Differding, checking in for the first time here this evening for the Broncos, as she will be guarding Bollinger. As Differding going to come away, Brindley Differding, excuse me, coming away with it. She surveys, she goes right at the interior, and we're going to have a foul called on the drive. And this is going to be called on number 14, Sierra Bollinger. So first foul for Bollinger here in this one, first one in the quarter. As it looks like Callie Norton set to check back in at the next dead ball. That's a good sign as Gilbert. Her right hand shot up, no good. Glenn coming down with the board. And she's going to get it up front now to Gehring. Gehring. Good drive there for Bollinger, and on the putback attempt was LaMotta, but unable to get that one to go, and Brindley Differding coming down with the board. Differding out to Gilbert. Gilbert stops, tries to get it back to Differding, and Differding going to be called for the travel violation as Callie Norton does check back in for the Cardinals, as well as number 20, Kaya Sweet, coming in for Kendra Differding. Well, Bollinger controlling the offense here for the Cardinals. 2.5 gone here in our second quarter. This is LaMotta in the corner, guarded by Wertman. Glenn gets it now to Bollinger. Bollinger up to Norton. Norton, good find there to LaMotta, and Kaiza LaMotta able to get a bucket there. LaMotta's first bucket, and we're tied now. 3 minutes gone in our second quarter as Differding again going to be called for the travel violation.
12-12 with 4:57 to go until halftime.
So Callie Norton bringing it up the floor here for the Cardinals. And Broncos setting up more in a man-to-man style as Norton goes right at Heckrell. And Heckrell is going to draw or be called for the foul as Callie Norton will go back to the line now to shoot two. That foul on Heckrell is her second, team's second here in the second quarter.
Ellendale will play Whitebeer Lidgerwood at the State College of Science in Wapaton tomorrow, and then they're into the postseason.
The first free throw there for Norton up and good, as Emerson Schultz checks back in for the Broncos, as well as number 10, Macy Norton, checking in for the Cardinals. Second free throw here for Norton, no good. So still just 50% from the free throw line is Callie Norton. However, the lead is for the Cardinals. Bollinger guarded by Differding, and Bollinger unable to get that one to go, and good rebound there by Gilbert. Good patience as well, able to get it to Kaya Sweet, bringing it up the floor. Schultz gets it to Gilbert. This is Sweet, her three-point shot up and no good. Differding pokes it around, and Gilbert able to come away with the steal. Wertman step back three, no good. Schultz, her board, no good. And Macy Norton was able to come away with the rebound, and before anything nefarious could go on, a timeout is called as the Cardinals lead by one at the halfway mark in quarter number 2.
It is a
13-12 the score here as the Cardinals lead on our Bank North scoreboard, as we are officially at the halfway mark, and we're going to have a travel double dribble there as Norton was looking to pass that one off, but thought otherwise, and Maya Glenn checking back in here as Macy Norton will take a seat. Kaya Sweet bringing it up the floor here for the Broncos. Been playing point most of this evening. Schultz guarded there by Hagan. This is up top now to Gilbert. Sweet Schultz. Schultz drives, spin, and we're going to have an offensive foul called this time as well, as it looked like Schultz extended that arm there. Good job there by Callie Norton to draw her second charge foul drawn. Not too often that you see a charge being drawn, and that's picked off there by Brinley Differding, and Differding a little strong on the layup, and they're going to say last touch by the Broncos. So Brinley Differding makes a great defensive play, unable to finish, as Kendra Differding is going to check in, and Emerson Schultz will take a seat. Cardinals still leading this one by 1. Hagen floats, able to kiss that one in off the glass.
And Ellendale have their biggest lead, 15-12.
So first points there for Hagen. This is Brinley Differding. Kaya Sweet. 3-point shot. Up and good. Kaya Sweet able to connect from behind the arc, and we are tied back up at 15. Bollinger kicks it out. That was LaMotta. This is Norton. Her 3-point shot unable to answer. And Brinley Differding, good job able to chase that board down. And Differding is going to be called for the foul, and it looked like she maybe sidestepped her. And that foul on Callie Norton is going to be her third. As Brinley Differding will go to the line now to shoot 2.
Chance to take the lead back after trailing 15-12. It's 15-all right now with 2:44 to go in the half.
So first free throw here for Brinley Differding, no good. Riley Gehring going to check in here for the Cardinals, as Norton will take a seat. Second free throw coming here for Brinley Differding, and unable to get that one to go. Batting around. Gilbert getting the offensive rebound. So the Broncos now have a chance to set up the offense and maybe reclaim the lead here. Gilbert, dribble handoff to Sweet. Thought about the 3-point shot. Instead floats this one in, and that is good. Now for Kaya Sweet. 5 straight now for Kaya Sweet as the Broncos lead as we approach the 2-minute mark remaining here in our first half. Differding on Glynn. This is LaMotta. Dribble handoff to Hagen. Back to Bollinger. LaMotta, excuse me, that was Hagen, as Gehring able to come away with the bucket. Tied again, now at 17. Great defensive battle here. Offenses are playing a little bit better here down the stretch. Deep 3 by Sweet, and that time left that one short. And this time we're going to have a foul called on number 21, Kendra Differding. That foul on Differding is her first, team's fourth, so no more fouls to give for the for the Broncos. Otherwise, they will send the Cardinals to the line for a bonus opportunity. Differding tips that one away. Sweet gets it back up to Kendra Differding. Brinley Differding here, near side wing. And she tried to cross that one over. Good hustle there by Kaya Sweet, as the possession arrow is going to favor the Cardinals.
I mean, right off the very tip of her toe, she dribbled it. And you only know that because the ball didn't go flying in any direction. It just
90 seconds remaining here in our first half. Bollinger deflected there by Wertman.
batted right back at Bollinger by Wertman. Wertman's going to be told, be careful not to reach over the in-line. She's taking a step back.
So Wertman guarding Bollinger on the inbound. LaMotta is going to draw the foul there on Kaya Sweet, and that is going to send Kaisa LaMotta to the line now for 2 free throws.
LaMotta goes to the free throw line.
So first 2 free throws coming here on the evening for Kaisa LaMotta. First free throw, no good. Checking back in for the Broncos is number 10, Bria Sweet, as Kaya Sweet will take a seat, picking up that second foul. Second free throw upcoming here for LaMotta. And LaMotta, no good, but they're going to say she stepped over anyway. So 0 for 2 trip there for Kaiser LaMotta. We remain tied here at 17, under 90 seconds remaining in our first half of play, as Bria Sweet will bring it up the floor here for the Broncos.
Broncos have it.
Wortman
In a tie game at 17.
able to handle it. Differding drives baseline, tries to get it to Taryn Gilbert, but Hagen going to come away with it as we approach our final minute here of our first half. LaMotta drives on Wortman, kicks out. This is Gehring. Gehring back out to LaMotta. Bollinger trying to get it down low, unable to do so. Glynn, LaMotta. Good defensive possession here for the Broncos. Hagen, and we're going to have a hand check called on Taryn Gilbert as Ariel Hagen was going to the hoop. And it won't matter because she's still going to have an opportunity to shoot two with the bonus free throws. First free throws here for Hagen, no good, as Ella Tui checks back in for the Broncos and Macy Norton checking back in for the Cardinals. Second free throw upcoming here for Ariel Hagen. And her second free throw also no good. So about a 13-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Differding gets it to Bria Sweet. Bria Sweet's deep three is good. Bria Sweet able to connect. So shot clock turned off. Broncos leading by 3. Good job there by Brindley Differding, but Bollinger able to come away as Kendra Differding able to secure this. Goes all the way to the rack, and Differding gonna draw the foul, unable to convert. And that foul is gonna be called on number 12, Ariel Hagen. And that foul on Hagen is gonna be her her second, team's fourth. So first free throw there for Kendra Differding, no good. Just under 14 seconds remaining here in this first half as the second free throw upcoming here for the senior Kendra Differding. And off the mark there as Glynn's gonna come down with the board. Gets it up ahead to Bollinger. If you're the Broncos, you don't want to give them a shot from the line here at the end of the quarter. Differding on Hagen. This is Glynn. Her three-point shot up and good. At the buzzer there is Maya Glynn, and that'll do it for your first half. And we are ending it just as we started, all even at 20, as that three from Maya Glynn ties us up. And we will step aside with first half highlights as well as a look ahead as to what both squads have coming up as we approach the final week or two of the regular season for both of these teams. As our Bank North scoreboard reads 20 apiece. We'll be right back at the Armory here in Lisbon on YourLiveEvent.com.
Wallach Johnson Insurance is your friendly neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to highly rated insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Winter, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com. As we jump into tax season, let's approach it with the same enthusiasm as your favorite sports teams. Olson Accounting dribbles through piles of paperwork and pins down deductions like a pro. They aim to come out on top and stick a refund. Tax season is about strategy and teamwork. Olson Accounting trains to be the best in class. Let Olson Accounting set up your tax plan and eliminate any problems by visiting colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
Your home for the Division A, Region 1, and Region 2 girls basketball tournaments is yourliveevent.com.
Flutters the pass over to Cotton. High arching rainbow tickles a twine.
From the Shield Center in Fargo to the Louis Lee Fieldhouse in Mayville, we'll have you covered for all the action.
Bag of tricks up to 7 points and another steal for Hurst. Baseball pass to Sage. It's in!
Quarterfinals start Monday, February 19th for the Division A, Region 1, and Region 2 girls basketball tournaments on yourliveevent.com.
Riverside Building Center in Lisbon, North Dakota is Southeastern North Dakota's premier building supply headquarters. They have it all from the basic home improvements to complete pre-built homes. Their staff is knowledgeable in every product they sell and have over 110 combined years of experience. With their large inventory to sell from and a fleet of 6 delivery vehicles, Riverside Building Center in Lisbon can bring the products to your job site. From a hammer all the way to a home, they have you covered. Visit rbclisbon.com today. Riverside Building Center in Lisbon.
Wallach Johnson Insurance is your friendly neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to highly rated insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Winter, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com.
From on-site farm repairs to maintaining the condition of your vehicle, trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customer satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136.
All the Bronco girls basketball alumni in the gym, so if you
The second half just about ready to get underway, but we are going to first tune in to our Olson Accounting halftime show. Olson Accounting, if you need any help with monthly accounting or payroll, let Cindy and her staff give you a hand. Rely on a friendly team of professionals at Olson Accounting for all your tax and accounting needs. Go to colsoncpa.com. As our Bank North scoreboard reads 20 apiece as the Cardinals were able to lead after the first quarter 10-9, but the Broncos outscored them by just one there in that second quarter, 11-10, to get us to this 20-20 mark. Taking a look first statistically, the leading scorer here on the evening is the sophomore guard for the Cardinals, number 21. She is leading the way of all scorers. She has 6 points. All 6 of her points coming from behind the three-point line, as she has knocked down 2 triples there in that first half. Riley Gehring with 4 points, Sierra Bollinger and Callie Norton with 3, Ariel Hagan and Kaiser Lamada each with 2 for the Cardinals. As for the Lisbon Broncos, they are led in scoring currently by both Kyra Heckrell and Kaya Sweet, each with 5 points. Riot Wertman and Bria Sweet each were able to hit a 3, and Kendra Differding and Taryn Gilbert able to add 2 points each as well for the Broncos there in that first half to equal up to the Broncos' 20 points. A couple of takeaways there from that first half is defense has been a strong suit for both of these teams, as it seems like the Cardinals are willing the Broncos to launch from behind the arc. They were able to get a little bit hot there down the stretch in the second quarter, hitting 3 in that second quarter after none in the first, but you could definitely see that the mindset and the approach there was to let them shoot, make them hit from behind the arc, because as soon as you saw any drive attempts getting to the interior of that Cardinal defense, they really sunk down and suffocated the Broncos. As for the Broncos defensively, they have done a good job in their full court defensive pressure. However, a little bit of foul trouble there in the tail end of that second quarter may have pulled that off just a little bit, as the Cardinals were able to succeed very well when they were able to set up their half-court offense. So that will do it here for our Olson Accounting halftime show. The Bank North scoreboard reads 20 apiece. We'll be back for the second half here in just a minute from the Armory in Lisbon.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Tied here at 20, second half just about ready to get started here. Actually, a little bit of a false start. Luckily, we had that false start so we could finish that advertisement there. Always thankful for our sponsors. Hate to possibly cut them off when we are ready for the second half action, as the Broncos, Kendra Differding for 3 off the mark. And the first possession of the second half belonged to the Broncos, and they were unable to convert as that shot blocked there. As Lamada's shot blocked by Kyra Heckrell. Great defense there by Heckrell, able to get back in transition. So Ella Tui, Bria Sweet, Kendra Differding, Emerson Schultz, and Kyra Heckrell on the floor for the Broncos. As Glenn Hagan, this three-point shot off the mark. As Ariel Hagan's three-point shot, no good. Her, Callie Norton, Maya Glenn, Kaiser Lamada, and Sierra Bollinger on the floor for the Cardinals here to start the second half. So empty trips here in the first possession for both squads in this second half. Down low, this is Differding. Good find there to Heckrell. Heckrell is going to draw the foul there on Kaiser Lamada, as Heckrell tried to go baseline there. As Lamada now with 3 fouls, as number 24, Riley Gehring, is going to check in for Lamada. So fouls little bit of an issue here for the Cardinals. Hopefully something that the Broncos look to exploit as Heckrell shot off the mark. Kendra Differding able to get the offensive rebound. Schultz, her three-point shot up and no good. And fighting for the board was Bollinger and Gehring, but Gehring comes down with it, and Glenn will lead it up the floor here for Ellendale. Hagen up now to Gehring. Good find there. Down low to Hagen. Hagen right at Heckrell, and that's going to be a bucket there for Ariel Hagen. So Hagen now with 2 in this half, 2 in the first. She has 4 overall. Heckrell, minute and a half gone here in our second half. Heckrell to Schultz. Good left-hand drive there by Schultz. Schultz able to get all the way to the bucket, and she converts. Drive there by Bollinger, and able to get the steal there is Tui, as Sweet's going to slow it down, get the offense set here. Tui, her three-point shot up, no good. And Glenn coming down with the rebound. As Gehring to Bollinger. Bollinger shot no good. And we're going to have a little bit of extracurriculars there.
Was Norton. Norton picks up her fourth, and Schultz gets the initial foul.
So the first foul was going to be called on number 23, Emerson Schultz. And then we had a technical foul called on number 13, Callie Norton. And that is going to give her her 4th personal.
And it's not going to be Schultz, it's going to be Sweet. There was confusion on whether or not.
So Kaya Sweet is going to shoot the 2 technical fouls. So Sweet able to get the first of the technical free throws to go. Second free throw for Kaya Sweet is good, so able to take advantage there of the technical, as Macy Norton is going to check in for Callie Norton. And Taryn Gilbert checking in for Emerson Schultz. So hopefully now, after tempers flared, we can get back to a good flow here in this one. You can feel the energy in the gym definitely shifted there after that exchange. But nonetheless, the Broncos have a chance now to possibly take a 2-possession lead. Good job there by Gehring, able to deflect that pass inward to Heckrell. Hagen to Gehring, her three-point shot up, no good. Able to get the board, almost able to get the board, excuse me, was Maya Glenn, and we're going to have a jump ball favoring the Cardinals. So Macy Norton set to inbound here for the Cardinals. Gets it up top to Glenn. Glenn, her three-point shot is up, in, and out. And we're going to have a foul, and I believe it's going to be a foul called on number 22, Taryn Gilbert here. So Cardinals will keep the basketball, as that foul there on Gilbert is going to be her 3rd. And number 23, Emerson Schultz, runs to the scorer's table to check in for Taryn Gilbert. Gehring, guarded by Schultz. This is Bollinger. Good job there by Differding, able to stand strong. Schultz putting some pressure on Gehring. This is Macy Norton, her three-point shot up, no good. Bollinger almost able to get that offensive board, and we're going to have a jump ball. This time it is going to favor the Broncos. So just over 3 minutes gone here in our third quarter. Sweet now to Tui. Tui guarded by Macy Norton. This is Schultz. Her three-point shot is going to be left short. And this is going to be possession for the Cardinals of that missed shot there from Schultz. So Bollinger Bringing the ball up the floor here for Ellendale, guarded by Differding. This is Glynn. Glynn up now to Hagen. Hagen guarded by Heckrell. Kicks out to Norton, back to Glynn. Good find down low to Macy Norton. And Macy Norton, she is now in the scoring column here for the Cardinals, and we are tied once again, this time at 24. Heckrell thought about the three, instead pulls it down, gets it to Tui, and Tui unable to convert as Macy Norton now pulls down the rebound. Norton to Glynn. Out now to Gehring. Tried to get it down low to Norton, and we're going to have, I believe this time, a foul called on Macy Norton. That's going to be her first, team's third, as Riot Wertman and Bria Sweet checking back in for the Broncos here at the halfway mark in quarter number 3. So Kaya Sweet bringing it up the floor for Lisbon. Wertman gets it to Heckrell. Heckrell, dribble drive, spin, shot no good. Kicks it back out now to Sweet. 15 left on the shot clock. Wertman able to get it down low to Heckrell, and Heckrell able to convert. Good job there for Heckrell. Her first points since back in the first quarter. She now has 7. Broncos reclaim the 2-point lead. Hagen out to Gehring. Gehring shot fake, dribble drive, baseline. Almost gets it there to Hagen, but Bria Sweet able to come away with it. And it's Bronco basketball, slowing it up here. Schultz guarded here by Hagen. Whips it out to Wertman. This is Bria Sweet. Her 3-point shot, no good. Good job there by Bollinger, able to control it, and we're going to have a foul called there on Wertman as she tried to cut off Ariel Hagen there, trying to get it up the floor. So that foul on Wertman's going to be her second, team's third, as Kaisa Lamada checking back in here for the Cardinals. So Glynn bringing it up the floor here, under 3 minutes remaining in our third quarter. And we're going to have a travel first before, I believe that was Kaya Sweet playing defense. She almost was able to tip that one away, but they called a travel violation first. So Bria Sweet gets it into Kaya Sweet. Broncos lead here by 2, back and forth. Really no team able to have full control. I don't even believe we have had a 2-possession advantage for either team here in this squad, or for either squad up to this point. And we're going to have a travel here by Emerson Schultz, and she is going to head to the bench now as number 25, Brindley Differding, will give her a break. Lamada guarded this time by Brindley Differding. Good job there by Wertman, able to jump up and get the steal, and Riot Wertman going to convert, and she will have a chance now for the 3-point play. Great defensive play there by Riot Wertman. Good, strong finish, as Sierra Bollinger is going to be the one called for the foul for the Cardinals. Her second, team's fourth.
Offensive player gets the steal and then gets the and one at the other end.
And Wertman able to convert. And we now have our largest lead here of the evening at just 5. But the way that both teams have been playing, it almost feels like much more. Good backdoor cut there, but Brindley Differding might have gotten an accidental hand on it there, but nonetheless, the Broncos get it to Brindley Differding. She's left alone. Her layup a little bit strong, maybe anticipating the contact there, as possession is going to favor the Broncos, as Macy Norton and Brindley Differding were the two that got tangled up there. Under 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. This is Wertman. Her 3-point shot is good. Riot Wertman now with 6 points here in the quarter. We have our largest lead as the Broncos are up 32-24 on our Bank North scoreboard, as that is thrown away there by Maya Glynn, and we're going to have a timeout called here by the Cardinals head coach Brennan Hack, as the Broncos have exploded their lead up to 8. They lead 32-24.
The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters is a group of parents, coaches, and community members whose mission is to enrich the Lisbon High School athletic community by providing financial support for Lisbon High School athletic programs and events. If you are interested in getting involved, they invite you to join the Bronco Athletic Booster Group on Facebook to learn more. The Lisbon Athletic Boosters send a good luck wish to all athletes competing today.
I'm Freya Engen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
32-24, our score here on our Bank North scoreboard, as the Broncos on an 8-0 scoring run here. As Riot Wortman has scored 6 of those 8, playing solid here in this third quarter. As Kaya Sweet has the offense set here, staying in a man-to-man, as they've been playing all evening here are the Cardinals. Kaya Sweet, shot fake, dribble drive, gets that one up towards the hoop. Kyra Heckrell almost comes away with the board, and we're going to have another tie-up, as this time the Cardinals will have possession. Good job there by Heckrell, able to almost poke that one away. Kaya Sweet did a good job getting to the basket, but empty possession there for the Broncos with a chance to go up by double digits. Wortman again with a little bit of that jump-style pressure. Glynn, her three-point shot, no good. Good strong board there by Bria Sweet. As Hannah Lamada, number 34, checked in there at that timeout, as she was the one who was contesting Bria Sweet there, as a little miscommunication. Good save there by Wortman, but they're going to say she was on the line. A little bit of miscommunication there between Kaya Sweet and Kyra Heckrell, as that one goes out of bounds. Under a minute to go here in quarter number 3.
It does go out of bounds. It goes to Ellendale. She didn't look where she was going. She just made sure to try to keep it in.
Hagen,
That's pretty impressive.
Glenn.
On the left side,
This is Hannah Lamada
first time Hannah Lamada.
to Kaisa Lamada. Good ball movement here as Heckrell tries to jump that one. Kaisa Lamada, her shot up, no good. Bria Sweet again, strong board. Riot Wortman, far side. Shot clock turned off. Broncos can settle for the final. Brindley Differding. Oh, good find there by Brindley Differding. How was she able to find Bria Sweet there on the opposite block? Great vision there by the freshman Brindley Differding, as we're down to 10 seconds. Hagen, foot on the line, 2-point shot is good there for Ariel Hagen. And the full court heave for Kaya Sweet is no good, but that'll do it through 3 quarters, as the Broncos lead is now up to 8, led by as much as 10. 34-26, your score here going into our final quarter of play.
I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Your home for the District 1 Girls Basketball Tournament at NDSCS is yourliveevent.com.
Stop. Holvelson, skip. Richmond, this would hurt for the Rebels, and it's a dagger.
From the quarterfinals on Friday, February 9th to the championship on Monday, February 12th. You can watch it all on your live event.
For these two, open, Buckholtz, right wing three-pointer, got it, tickles a twine.
That's the District 1 Girls Basketball Tournament on yourliveevent.com starting February 9th.
34-26, Lisbon lead was up to 10, cut down to 8 there off of that made shot by Ariel Hagen. As a huge quarter there for Riot Wortman, able to get 6 points there, but otherwise Heckrell, Sweet, Kaya, and Bria Sweet, and Emerson Schultz also all were able to add 2 points for all 4 of those individuals. So on the floor now here for the Broncos, this is Kyra Heckrell, and we're going to have a carry there. Something that seems to be rarely called in today's game, but I think that was a no-brainer. Good call there by the official as Callie Norton playing with those 4 fouls. This is Ariel Hagan. Her drive goes right at Heckrell, and good job there for Ariel Hagan as she now is up to 8.
On the right side, Kendra Differding. Up top.
Brinley Differding, her drive is up and good.
Brinley Differding makes it 36-28.
So Kaya Sweet, Bria Sweet, Kendra Differding, Brinley Differding, and Kyra Heckrell on the floor for the Broncos. Is Kaya Sweet coming away with that one, pushes it ahead to Brinley Differding, and Differding tried to get it to Heckrell as Taryn Gilbert's going to check in here for the Broncos. On the floor for the Cardinals, Ariel Hagan, Callie Norton, Sierra Bollinger, Kaisa Lamada, and Riley Gehring, the 5th Cardinal on the floor here for Coach Hack. Brinley Differding to a cutting Gilbert. Gilbert, no good, but good job there by Differding. Brinley Differding having herself a solid second half, whether it be through hustle, whether it be through vision or scoring, as we're going to have a foul called here on number 20, Kaya Sweet. So looking at that scoring back in the 3rd quarter, Lisbon had 14 as Bria Sweet gets the steal on the inbound and unable to convert.
At the other end.
And Callie Norton going right at the Broncos. Shot here by Gehring, left short. I believe that was Lamada. It was Lamada coming in there for the offensive rebound. Good job there by Kaiser Lamada, able to get her squad another possession here when possessions are almost at a premium here, just the way that scoring has been. 14 points in that quarter for the Broncos in the 3rd, only 6 for the Cardinals, so going to need a big 4th quarter. Norton, her fall-away 3-point shot, no good. Hagan gets the long miss, and Kendra Differding is going to be caught for trying to reach in to the cookie jar from behind. So that's his 2nd foul, 3rd team foul, so still plenty of basketball remaining here, and even though this 10-point lead almost feels more like 20, a foul-filled 4th quarter could change it as Callie Norton able to get that 3-point shot to go. Her first shot from the field, 6 points overall, and lead cut down now to 7. Deep 3 for Kaya Sweet with the answer. Kaya Sweet from way downtown. Kaya Sweet able to convert. This is Hagan. Tries to get it to a cutting Norton, unable to do so. Bollinger down low to Hagan. Hagan pulls that one out, 15. Norton able to convert, and she will go to the line now with a chance to convert the 3-point play. As Kyra Heckrell checks back in for the Broncos, Maya Glenn checking back in for the Cardinals. 3 for 6 in that first half from the free throw stripe. First free throw attempt here in the second half.
Just 3 points in the first half. She already has 5 this quarter.
And the free throw no good. So Kendra Differding gets it to Sweet, and we're going to have a timeout called here by the Broncos as the lead is back down to 8. A little over 5 minutes remaining here in the 4th. Broncos lead.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
.41-33 Broncos lead coming off of that commercial break from Enbridge. Our Enbridge player of the game coming up after this one, still very much in the air as well as this contest, as Brindley Differding gets it to Kaya Sweet, guarded by Callie Norton, playing with those 4 fouls. 15 left on the shot clock. Heckrell, this is Sweet. Going right at the hoop, no good, and we're going to have a tie-up there between Brindley Differding and Riley Gehring, as Sierra Bollinger is going to check back in for the Cardinals. So Norton, 5 straight points for the Cardinals, getting it back down to this 8-point lead. 8 points overall. Hagen, good position down low. Her shot is good. She's also having herself a solid second half. She is now up to double digits. 4 points in the quarter, 8 points in the half. Heckrell up top to Kaya Sweet. Lead cut down now to 6. Heckrell out to Kendra Differding. 15 on the shot clock. Down low, this is Brindley Differding. Her shot somehow able to go up and in, and that's 6 points. Kendra to Brindley Differding, and lead back up to 8 as we are at the halfway mark. Good job there by LaMotta, able to track that one down. Out to Bollinger. Her 3-point shot in and out there for Sierra Bollinger. Brindley Differding pulling down the rebound. You can feel that the next minute and a half or so are going to be crucial to deciding the outcome here in this one, as the Cardinals definitely need to get some stops. Good find there to Kyra Heckrell. And Kyra Heckrell, she now has 9. Great vision there by Taryn Gilbert, as the lead back now up to 10, and we're going to have a foul called on Gilbert on the hand check from behind.
Fourth personal on Taryn Gilbert.
And Emerson Schultz is going to check in. No, we've got double bonus, so we got to wait for the first free throw. But you're going to have Ariel Hagen here shooting 2.
Hagen has not been to the line since the second quarter.
First free throw there for Hagen, no good. Now Emerson Schultz can check in for Taryn Gilbert after picking up that 4th foul.
45-35, Lisbon.
Second free throw here, up and good for Hagen. She now has 11. 9 points here in our second half. Kaya Sweet, this is Differding. Differding again, dribbles this one off her foot. Good strip there. A good hustle, and we're going to have a timeout before a tie-up could be called.
It will be a 30, and we will take it as well.
And the
36 on the voices.
timeout is going to be called by the Cardinal, just a 30-second timeout, and that's going to leave the Cardinals with just 1 timeout remaining here. 3 minutes left to go in our 4th quarter. So if you're the Broncos, you're going to want to still continue to play aggressive, but a little more timid with those 5 fouls. Any foul committed by the Broncos will send the Cardinals to the free throw line. Haven't shot the lights out from behind that free throw line, but still free points or free point opportunities, as well as a stopped clock, is going to be the best friend for the Cardinals here in this final 3 minutes to go. As LaMotta, guarded by Schultz. Norton driving on Brindley Differding. Norton tried to go right at the interior, and we're going to have a tie-up here. And the possession arrow is going to favor the Broncos.
And get ready for the game on Monday night between Lisbon and Oaks. We will be here for that one as well.
So Kaya Sweet bringing it up the floor here for the Broncos. Brindley Differding, 6 points here in this 4th quarter. Kendra Differding back to Kaya Sweet. Gets it to Brindley Differding. Differding stops, surveys, somehow able to find Kyra Heckrell. 11 points now for Kyra Heckrell. As we're under 2.5 remaining, closing in on that 2-minute mark. Broncos with their largest lead now of 11. Good backdoor cut there, but good recovery there. Hagen, that time no good. Strong board there by Kaya Sweet. Kaya Sweet gets it to Schultz. And Schultz will slow it down and bring it up the floor here for the Broncos.
10-game losing streak, but all against much, much, much bigger schools.
Brinley Differding going to be called as that back pivot foot got a drug there as she was trying to get it off to her sister. Under 2 minutes remaining. Cardinals going to need a big run here to end this fourth quarter. Drive here from Bollinger. Bollinger unable to get that one to go. Differding finally gathers, tries getting up ahead to Heckrell, and we're going to have a travel there as Norton did a good job able to snatch that one from Kendra Differding, but as she came down with it, unable to keep her footing and being called for the travel. Final 90 seconds here.
Valley City, but there were signs of improvement.
Differding. And almost poked away there by Bollinger, but she's going to be called instead for the foul.
Here's the problem for Ellendale. That's only the first team foul. They've got to foul 4 more times to get Lisbon to the free throw line.
Kaya Sweet, guarded by Norton. Kendra Differding, nice dribble handoff. Schultz trying to get it to someone, and they're going to say last touch by the Broncos, so Cardinal basketball. Just over a minute remaining. Cardinals don't look to be possibly trying to win the game here, just trying to run some final stretches as Norton came down hard on her elbow there.
It does appear that Lisbon will get their 4th win of the year. They've beaten Richland, Enderlin. They still have the GOAT. I'm pretty sure it's in this building somewhere. And they've got a win over Lemoore Litchfield Mary.
Oh, Norton guarded here by Brinley Differding. Going right at the interior, and that's going to be a turnover. And with just 52 seconds remaining, Macy Norton's going to give Callie Norton a break. 16, 17-second difference between shot clock and game clock here in our final quarter, as we're going to have a timeout called here by the Broncos. And it is going to be a full timeout. We'll take it with them. Final 44.5 seconds left to go on our Bank North scoreboard as the Broncos lead by 11.
When you choose Farmers Union Insurance, you're backed by an insurance policy provider that meets your specific requirements. At Farmers Union Insurance Gullison Olson Agency, they offer reliable insurance policies from homeowners, farm and ranch, contractors, small businesses, and more. Let Lance, Shelby, and the staff at Gullison Olson Agency take care of you today. For more information, stop into their office on Main Street in Lisbon for Farmers Union Insurance Gullison Olson Agency.
47-36, Lisbon leading, 44.5 seconds remaining here on our Bank North scoreboard, as we are just about done here in this one, as the losing skid for the Broncos is just about over, as there's nothing more than
47-36 with 44
final seconds to tick off here. 16-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, as Kaya Sweet gets it back to Ella Tui. Good backdoor find there to Kendra Differding. And somehow there's no, the shot clock's still on. It looks like it is basically even. Norton guarded by Differding. Norton up to Bollinger. Bollinger now to Hagen. Hagen guarded by Heckrell. Poked away by Kendra Differding, and Differding going to take it all the way and takes an awkward fall as she's fouled from behind by Macy Norton, but Kendra Differding will go to the line now to shoot 2, 0 for 2 back in the second quarter. Her only free throw attempts. As Hannah Moorhead set to check in for the Cardinals. First free throw for Kendra Differding, no good. Moorhead will come in for Ariel Hagan. Hagan had a solid second half, able to score 9 of her 11. Differding's free throw, and that time no good. Final 10 seconds here from Lisbon. We'll see if the Cardinals try and get a shot off, or we'll let this one expire. Hannah Lamada, no good, and that'll do it here as the Lisbon Broncos end their 10-game skid and are back in the winners column, picking up win number 4 on the season over the Ellendale Cardinals. We will step aside and we will be joined by head coach Barbara Sweet, as well as our Enbridge player of the game, Kyra Heckrell, after the break, as the Broncos able to pull off the victory here, 49-36.
Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Wallach Johnson Insurance is your friendly neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to highly rated insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Winter, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com.
49-36, I'm joined by our Enbridge player of the game, Kyra Heckrell. Kyra, great win here tonight. Able to end what had been a 10-game skid. I was talking to Coach prior to the game about this senior-led team. As one of these seniors, what was it like for you tonight to be able to finally get that win that you have been wanting for quite some time?
We were talking before the game that we really just wanted and needed this win for everybody on the team, seniors or not. And I'm really glad that us 5 girls, senior girls, could walk off the court with this win.
So one of the moments of this game really seemed to be in that third quarter where you had some players like Riot Wertman, who is able to play really well, and Brinley Differding and Bria Sweet, some of those younger girls able to contribute. As one of these seniors and one of these 5 seniors who have played a long time for the Broncos, What is it like to see those contributions from some of those younger players?
It makes me happy to know that we're leaving the team in good hands, just like girls older than us have, especially with it being National Women's and Sports this month. It's just, I'm glad to see the younger girls not afraid to step up when they are needed.
Yeah, absolutely, and big third quarter, but also you yourself had a big fourth quarter. Got some nice assists from Brindley Differding helping you out, one of those younger players. So what can you describe there in that second half as it really seemed to kind of turn the tide for your squad?
We knew we wanted this more than I think we thought we did, and once the points started getting bigger and bigger, we knew that this was going to be our game, and I'm just so excited that we got it.
So as we get into the final week or two here of the regular season, before we get into tournament time, really what does your team need to do to be able to continue this kind of momentum and bring it forward into these final couple of weeks?
We've kind of gotten into a scoring drought the past couple of games, and it doesn't matter how many points you score, just that we're more at the end of the game, and I think we just got to keep shooting, taking more outside shots.
Absolutely able to shoot very well from behind the arc as a full team. So congratulations on the big win. Our Enbridge player of the game, Kyra Heckrell, as the Broncos able to come away with the win, 49-36 over the Cardinals. I will be joined by head coach Barb Sweet here after the break. Thank you, Kyra.
Thank you.
As we jump into tax season, let's approach it with the same enthusiasm as your favorite sports teams. Olson Accounting dribbles through piles of paperwork and pins down deductions like a pro. They aim to come out on top and stick a refund. Tax season is about strategy and teamwork. Olson Accounting trains to be the best in class. Let Olson Accounting set up your tax plan and eliminate any problems by visiting colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
Your home for the Division A, Region 1, and Region 2 girls basketball tournaments is yourliveevent.com.
Flutters the pass over to Cotton. High arching rainbow tickles a twine.
From the Shield Center in Fargo to the Louis Lee Fieldhouse in Mayville, we'll have you covered for all the action.
Bag of tricks up to 7 points and another steal for Hurst. Baseball pass to Sage. It's in!
Quarterfinals start Monday, February 19th for the Division A, Region 1, and Region 2 girls basketball tournaments on yourliveevent.com.
49-36, the final score here from Lisbon. I'm joined by head coach Barb Sweet. And Barb, we talked before the game about how big of a moment it would be to be able to get a win here and finally end that losing streak. What did you say to your team at halftime to really kind of see what was a more explosive offensive effort there in that second half?
We just talked about how, we needed to just kind of come out and play. We've kind of prepared for a game like this all season by playing against teams that are bigger, faster, stronger than that team. And no offense to Ellendale, they played a tough game. So, but we're playing teams like, Kindred and Castleton and Oak Grove and these Thompson, and so I feel like those teams helped us get ready for a game like tonight. And we talked about that at halftime, and just play with confidence.
Yeah, and you could definitely see coming out of the half that this team just overall, it seemed like every girl who stepped on the floor was confident and ready to make a play. And some of the big contributions that I noticed, especially in that second half, was from some of those younger players on your bench. Riot Wertman, Bria Sweet, Differding. Brindley Differding played really well also in that second half. What can you say about some of those girls that were coming off the bench being able to contribute so largely there in that second half?
Oh, they were huge for us tonight, huge. And we've known that they've had that ability, and to play in big moments in other games. They finally got a chance to play the speed of the game tonight, and it was exciting to see them kind of break out and have games like that.
So going from the younger players on the bench to your starting seniors, what does it mean for you to see them have such a performance like they did here this evening and be able to come off with a win here at home?
Oh, geez, they've been working so hard all season, and we were hoping that the three-class system would wait one year because we kind of anticipated kind of some of these things, and we're not complaining. We just have to get better. But these seniors have just put in a lot of work and a lot of effort, and they haven't quit. They keep working hard every day, great attitude. And it was a little nod to those 5 seniors at the end of the game there. This is the last chance for them to play in this gym. So for them to come out here and really show what they can do is a good night.
Absolutely. Really cool to be able to see them get that win here in this gym. So just final question for you, Coach, as we go into the last week and a half, 2 weeks of the regular season. What does a win like this mean as we go into those final games and start to get ready for tournament time?
Oh, it's huge for us. We've talked about it every night. We just need a win. And so tonight we can build on this going into Monday, and then maybe, who knows, maybe we can catch Carrington. Carrington's a tough team, but maybe we can catch Carrington and build a little confidence as we go into a big juggernaut like Kindred, and then into the region tournament. It's all just practice until you get to the shack. So we'll see what we can do.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on the win here this evening. Good luck the rest of the way as the Broncos able to get the win here, 49-36 over Ellendale. We'll be back to finish up our post-game coverage here from Lisbon as the Broncos able to win 49-36.
Riverside Building Center in Lisbon, North Dakota is Southeastern North Dakota's premier building supply headquarters. They have it all from the basic home improvements to complete pre-built homes. Their staff is knowledgeable in every product they sell and have over 110 combined years of experience. With their large inventory to sell from and a fleet of 6 delivery vehicles, Riverside Building Center in Lisbon can bring the products to your job site. From a hammer all the way to a home, they have you covered. Visit rbclisbon.com today. Riverside Building Center in Lisbon.
Wallach Johnson Insurance is your friendly neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to highly rated insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Winter, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com.
49-36, the final score here from the Armory in Lisbon as the Broncos able to get back into the win column, picking up win number 4 on the season, 4-14 overall. As for the Ellendale Cardinals, they will fall to 8-10 overall on the season. Looking at the stats here for the Cardinals, they were led in scoring tonight by their 6-foot junior forward, number 12, Ariel Hagan, who had 11. Number 13, their senior guard, Callie Norton, able to add 8. Maya Glynn, 6 points on 2 triples in the first half. Riley Gehring with 4, Sierra Bollinger with 3, Macy Norton and Kaisa Lamada with 2. The Cardinals will travel to Wahpeton tomorrow to take on Tri-State as part of the NDSCS Bonanza, with a tip-off for that contest scheduled for 1 p.m. This will be their final regular season game before starting the District 2 tournament next Friday in Jamestown in Division B. So Jamestown will also be the site of the Region 1 tournament. So hopefully an opportunity here for the Cardinals to play well in the tournament, but also familiarize themselves ahead of the Region tournament coming up starting on February 19th over in Division B. As for the Lisbon Broncos, 2 of their final 3 games of the regular season are here at home. They're going to take on the Oaks Tornadoes on Monday before taking on Carrington on Thursday, with a final contest out on the road against the Kindred Vikings on Tuesday, February 13th. They were led in scoring tonight by their senior forward, number 14, Kyra Heckrell with 11, and Kaya Sweet able to add 10. Riot Wertman, with 9 points. Off the bench, Bria Sweet, 5, Kendra Differding, 4, Brindley Differding, 6. Taryn Gilbert, Emerson Schultz, each with 2 points. Our RDK Enterprise Precision play of the game is the 3-point as well as 3-point play moment by Riot Wertman there in that third quarter to really seal what had been a constant back and forth effort for both teams. Her 6 points in rather quick succession really seemed like that turning point there to get us that RDK Enterprise play of the game. RDK Enterprises for precision planning updates, information questions. Contact RDK Enterprises in Hillsborough and Drayton or visit plannerdoc.com here to help you. 49-36, the final score here from Lisbon. Want to thank everyone for tuning in here. Make sure to head over to yourliveevent.com to catch all the upcoming action here as we enter our final weeks of the regular season and also start to get ready for tournament time. The Division B District 1 tournament will be held on your live event, as well as a couple of other tournament games can be found there. Want to thank Laylee Dick for being behind the camera for me here this evening. I am Nick Furch for yourliveevent.com. Thank you all for tuning in and have a great weekend.